Right. So assuming you want to filter this array into individual sheets based on the phone category. Let's say this is a transaction record of a phone store. You then want to filter this into individual sheet based on the phone category. How would you do this? Now, something you might think about doing is to filter these and then copy and paste. Now, that is a wrong approach. And then I'm going to show you how you can do this with Excel filter function and then make it dynamic. So anytime you introduce any new row here, any new entry in this sheet is going to go directly into the respective sheet where it's supposed to be. And that is what the filter function in Excel is for. Without further ado, let's dive into the Excel filter function. So if I go to phone A and I want to pull all the data for phone A, what I just need to do is I need to type in equal to and then filter. Now, the good thing about Excel formulas is it gives you prompts. It tells you what to do next. It explains the steps for you. So you just need to follow the prompts that has been given you. So you can see here it's telling you what is the array. Array means a range of cells. What do you want to filter? That means your source data. So in this case, we want to filter the cells. So what I need to do, I need to select all of column A, include even where you don't have data, because in the future you're going to add new rows into this sheet. So you want it to filter those new rows. So that's why you need to select the whole column. I select column A and then I want to select from A to H, right? So what I need to do is just click here, then hold on Control and then Shift and then the right arrow button and then to select every of the cells where you have data. And then yeah, so the next thing is to include our condition. So condition means, in this case it says include means what condition do you want to filter this data by. So here you can add either one or multiple conditions that you want to filter this. So the condition here is that we want to filter font type where it is equal to font A. So I say equal to and then font A. So anytime you're typing the text in an Excel formula, you need to include it in quotations. I believe you already know this if you work with Excel formulas. So that's all we need to do in this case. Then we click on close, and you can see for I have all the rows where font type is font A, right? It's just very simple. So the next one is, like I said, you can add more than one conditions. You can add multiple conditions depending on whatever you want to achieve. Now the first one is what's just font type. Now if you want to add a new conditions, okay, if the font type is font B and the total price or total amount for that transaction is more than £500, then we want it to filter into the sheet, right? So there are two ways you can add multiple conditions. You can add conditions that both of them need to be true for it to filter. What I mean is, if you want, okay, in this what I just described, the font type has to be font B, and means both of the conditions must be true. So and price is more than £500. That is one condition. So both of them have to be true for this filter function to pull that row into this new sheet. Now the other type of condition is the or condition. So either this or that. So you can say if font type is font B or the price is more than £500. So it means even if the font type is not font B and the price is more than £500, also filter it. So these are the two conditions. These are the two different ways you can change conditions, right? So in this case, we're going to use the AND function because it wants both conditions to be true. So to represent AND function in Excel filter function, what you need to use, you need to use this star sign. So let me just type this so you can see what I'm saying. So you say filter the source data where so font type is equal to font B. So now, because I need to add another conditions, I need to enclose this one in parentheses so that it's so can recognize it as one statement. So if I want to say and, so I need to use the star sign as shift and button 8 on your keyboard, and or asterisk, the star or asterisk, I don't know, you tell me. So asterisk, and then I also want where total amount, let's say where is more than £2,000. So where this is greater than sign, you can say 2000. Then I close this. Then I close the main filter function parenthesis, and then I click on enter. So you can see all of these, they are all more than £2,000. So very simple. So you can see, you can filter, you can see fund B and then £2,000. So assuming I want to include even for other funds, assuming as long as the price is more than £2,000, and or where this is fund B, then what I need to do is I need to use a plus sign. So plus sign here represents all. So if I enter this, you can see where you have fund B, as long as it's fund B, is going to come in. But if it's not fund B, then price has to be more than £2,000. So you can see fund C here 5,000, fund A 3,000. So you're not going to see fund A or C where the price less than £2,000 in this filtered array. So you can think of multiple conditions that you want to include. Make sure you use the right symbol, and then make sure you use parentheses to separate them and group them together. Yeah, you can see this is very efficient in terms of filtering and keeping your data in one place. Thank you very much. And in case you've not subscribed, please click on the subscribe button. You're going to be seeing videos like this on a daily basis. I promise you. Thank you very much.